I think
Take two.
You just want to start the show over?
No.
Here, y'all give me 3 takeaways from Europe, and I'll give you 3 takeaways, and then we can just move on to the next thing.
I'll give you one. Let's just go in a row. 1, 2, 3. One takeaway. It's probably not my top takeaway, but Michael Smith. I think within the next year or two, he's definitely going to be a force. That first 2 days, he was right in the game and then fell off in the end. He just needs to work on his fitness over time. Michael Smith's coming. Agree or disagree? Or did you even notice him?
Go ahead, Bryson.
I didn't notice him, but
Thank you, Bryson.
Are we doing 2 takeaways or 1?
We'll just go. Tyler will say one, then you'll say one, then I'll say one. But we can talk about Tyler's first. I hardcore disagree, Tyler. Hardcore.
Why?
One, Europe's depth is a lot. There are a lot of good guys in Europe. 2, he ended up freaking 17th place. You said the first 2 events he stood out? Yes?
He was in top 10 after day 2.
After day 2, yeah, he was 28th in the second event, which I would argue is like the most fitness event. I think that event will correlate the highest with games projections, and he was 28th in that event. He was 31st in the last event, which means he's got a quitter mentality, according to you. And then he was 26th in the snatch ladder. And I don't think people can make it if you aren't strong enough. It's not like you don't have to be the strongest guy in the room at all, but you can't be 26th.
You have to be strong enough. You have to be strong enough for workout 2 to not be a strength workout.
100%. 100%. And like you can get 50, but freaking Yellow Host is not strong. And he still had like a 740 on that ladder because he's that fit. He's fit enough and he can snatch that weight. Right? So either your fitness has to be overloaded or you have to be stronger. And I don't see that happening with Michael Smith anytime soon.
Well, maybe
everyone in the comments we're talking about Michael Smith. Everyone's confused. If you're just joining, we're talking about Michael Smith.
Yeah, sorry.
And if you don't know who that is, there's a reason.
Yeah, and it's fair. But to me, he's made leaps and bounds. Maybe it was something I was just honed in on. I had him for some underdog picks. But that was my first takeaway. Bryson?
My first takeaway is probably Victor Hoffer. I mean, that's like low-hanging fruit, but he got a lot. I mean, he worked on things he needed to work on. He got a lot fitter. I thought he would qualify, but I was really impressed with
how he qualified.
How he qualified, yeah.
Because he qualified on the back half where it was much more powerful athletes, stronger athletes. And he made his move on those workouts. It wasn't the ones we thought he would do well in.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I thought that was impressive.
If that's who you want to say is coming, then I'll agree with that. I think guys like Victor Hoffer, Bill Leahy, we'll see him this week, and Austin Hatfield. Like, I think those are the guys that have not made the games that will make it this year, that are the future. Like, they are going to stay around there, and they're going to be potential top 10 people in a couple of years.
If all three of them make the games, who do you think? What's the order of their placement?
Who?
Hatfield, Leahy, and Hoffer.
I like this. This. I'm gonna keep. I'll make a note on that.
Put that for props at the game. I will, because they're all going to make it.
Hatfield, Leahy, and Hoffer. I'm gonna say
Leahy's last out of the 3 of them.
No, I think I would say Hatfield and then Hoffer and then Leahy.
Hatfield.
I would say Hoffer, Leahy, and then down here is Hatfield and Leahy.
Dude, Hatfield's going to impress you a lot, man.
I found it hard to palate like how much everybody was all over Victor. I mean, it's just my thing. Like, I can't, like, when everybody's just like, oh, he's going to the games. He's going to the games. I just couldn't fucking take it.
Yeah.
But I like I like Hoffer, and I was happy when he made it. It was just, God dang. It was like everybody in the world was like, Hoffer's going.
Yeah, I think it was deserved though. Like, I mean, people like people who can win events like that. Like if there's a handstand event, Hoffer's winning it.
There's a hype
Same
for a
thing with-
reason.
Yeah, people like that kind of thing. People like it's more interesting when you have these people who, if a certain event comes out, they're going to win it when they're also pretty good at other stuff too. It's not as cool when it's like Bronislaw and it's like, oh, cool, bro.
Not like
we get to
Danielle
watch you
Brandon.
snatch.
Everybody loves watching her do the handstand walk event. We all know what's going to happen, but Danielle Brandon's one of
Yeah.
the top 10 fittest women in the world.
Exactly. She can also do other stuff really well. So it's like still impressive and cool. If you're just like Anthony Davis and you snatch 325 at Granite Games or whatever, it's like, dude, that's what you're supposed to do, and you suck at everything else. So,
hey, man, Anthony's a good guy.
100%. I didn't say he wasn't, John. You should know that.
John,
tell these people they suck all the time.
It's when John's friends with people, he gets soft on them.
No, okay. You asked me if Anthony Davis is going to make the games anytime soon. I'll be real honest. But
and also, speaking of those three, I'm not on the Austin Hatfield hype train. I mean, he's definitely really fit. I don't think he'll make the games. But one of the most impressive things I've seen from a CrossFitter, lifting wise, was Austin Hatfield posted on his story one time of him doing a hip power clean at 385. And then like just posting his story. It's like, dude, that is like, you should post this on your like main
post. That's a post.
That's a post, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That bar traveled 3 inches.
I know. Yeah.
If other people could do it, they would.
That's true. I'm just saying. Let's just put it into context here.
Would you say you're the lowest on Hatfield out of the 3 of those names?
He definitely
would what?
is.
Would you say you are the lowest on Hatfield out of the 3 of those names?
No, I'd say I'm the lowest on Leahy.
And Taylor doesn't have any influence on that?
No, I kind of I respected Leahy for the video he did when he sat down and talked with Hiller at Crash before Hiller started, riding his jock. But I can't get over the rogue overhead squat where he's coming up, he's not even like halfway up and he just drops it and he submitted it as his score and not even read it. I cannot get over that. That's the most annoying thing to me, with these athletes, like Danny Spiegel, doing stuff with her tape line on the handstand push-ups and then just being acting oblivious to it. And it's like, dude, there's certain things, the rope qualifier, the rope thing, descending, showing control in your descent or whatever, it's a little sketchy. So people who got penalized for that, it is what it is. But what it looks like when you stand up an overhead squat. And this dude wasn't even that's what a failed overhead squat looks like. And you count that rep. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I hate this guy.
You're dead to me.
Yeah. And at this point, he's just overhyped. So it makes me more frustrated because he hasn't done anything and people are going crazy on him.
Here's a good question. Okay. What is overhyped? Because I assume you feel the same with Hatfield, right? I'm high on Hatfield, Hiller's high on Leahy. And you don't like either of them because I think us being so high on them adds fire to that too.
I would say you're high on Austin Hatfield. I don't think he's overhyped in general. I think you think he's going to qualify for the games. I don't, but I also think that he'll be, he's not going to be last place. So I don't think it's super unrealistic for you to think that. I think it's super unrealistic for Hiller to say that Leahy's going to win the games in 2025 because he can do a back handspring.
Yeah, but Hiller just throws things out there.
100%. 100%. I know Hiller does it to throw, coals in the fire or whatever, but these people everyone in now is dude,
he does have a little bit of a cult following to him. I'll give you that.
Do you think Hatfield will qualify in all the other regions besides East?
Ooh.
When he gets 6th, Bryson, when he gets 6th place, are you going to be on the Hatfield train?
I mean, I won't be on the Hatfield train, but I'll be that's respectable, John.
Yeah, John was right.
6th place. We're turning this into the Hatfield show, but 6th place with these workouts. I mean, Hatfield's great, but these are big guy workouts. These are big boy workouts. There's only one small guy workout.
But I just said it, so it's going to happen.
Okay. What was your takeaway, John?
From Europe?
Yeah.
Yellow Hosta was very impressive to me. I thought Yellow Hosta would struggle with these workouts. I didn't know the legless rope climb workout was going to be a bike box jump workout, and nobody would have a problem with the legless at all. That's probably just my own biases because I have a problem with legless. So seeing as that is a bike box jump workout, I would have ranked Yellow higher than I did, but he made it like he was one of the best people there. Like he made it comfortably. Didn't really struggle. Was 740 something on the snatch workout, which was very impressive. Houdet is his coach, right? And I have a lot of respect for Andre Houdet, especially weightlifting wise. So yeah, Yellow Host's stock went up a lot. He's really he's doing right by the European Fikowski name. Like it's really evident. And he still needs to get stronger, but I think he's here to stay. The biggest surprise is obviously Yonakoski. But if you're sick and didn't perform, I feel like that's all we had to say. Nobody thought he was going to be that bad. He was.
Do you think he was sick?
Next topic. I've heard that he was sick, but I mean, if I was, the sixth fittest man in the world for like the last 3 years running, and then I got 20th in the European semifinal,
It looked weird.
I'm probably going to say I'm sick too, even if I'm not.
I just want to pat myself on the back before we move on and say that I was one of the few people who said that Alyssa Foliano was going to make it to the games.
You were. You said she would make it to the games, right? And and somebody commented on Instagram, what happened to Alyssa Foliano, John? Because I said she wasn't going to make it. Nobody except her family and coaches knew that she was going to do that on the snatch ladder.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know she was going to do it on the snatch ladder. Nobody.
Look, she ended up 8th place. You make that 8th place, you make that 1st place a 10th place, like what I thought she was going to do, what the world thought she would probably do. Then she's floating around 10th place. Rebecca Vidison tears her ACL up. That's a spot. That's out.
I don't think. Well,
so what I'm saying is
it'll be close.
Yes, she did that. Yes, you called that, but it wasn't as convincing as I think people are making it out to be.
On paper, she shouldn't have qualified.
No, but she did that. I'm not going to take away her.
She earned it. It's just like for anybody who would predict.
It's okay. I mean, Laura definitely pulled up in the last snatch. It doesn't matter, but it's okay.
All right, what's next, John? Oceana?
Wait, I have one more takeaway.
Go ahead, Bryson.
Judges are still afraid to no-rep people for not locking out ring muscle-ups. That's it.
I thought you were going to say like it was rope climbs. I was like, we saw
in case anybody was wondering, Taylor sent his proxy to this meeting.
His proxy? Oh, yeah.
Bryson.
Did you guys watch Moritz Fiebig? Dude, that guy didn't even do workout 6.
Well, he paid for it on the lunges. He about didn't make it. So you're saying Oldest is deserving?
What did you see?
Fiebig is not?
I think so. Yeah. He would receive his ring muscle up and then kind of do like a half kip to just get like halfway up, and then he'd lose his momentum because he doesn't have a good kip, and then he'd just go to his next one. Didn't even finish his rep. So he did 15.
Are you able to pull up event 6? Do you have that power or no?
There's a really good shot of him. They stay on him for like 10 seconds straight on him. He's right in the middle of the screen, and it's just him doing no ring muscle ups.
Okay. While Tyler's looking for that, we're gonna go to Oceania. We're gonna do that first. We're gonna go with the women. Did you make your picks, Bryson, for the top 5 women?
No, but I have the Heat 1 app. I had to update it.
I know only four women go, but I thought we could probably go down the line. I bet we have similar picks, especially for Oceania.
Yeah.
Tyler, are you with us? Can you talk so I can see if you're?
I'm looking up the event.
All right. Bryson, just want to go down the line. I'll say my one. You say your one. Or do you want to go up?
Yeah.
You can go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5.
Say your one. because the
I
cut
got-
line's more interesting.
Yeah, I got Maddie Sturt #1. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be very close. If you watched the Down Under Championship, she was kind of in a league of her own. All of these girls were in that competition. And I think the same thing's going to happen.
Yeah, Maddie Sturt won. I don't think that is Tyler doing this too, or is he pulling something up?
Yeah, Tyler, who do you have #1?
Sorry, I'm operating with one screen. I'm going to choose. I'm going to go with Grace.
Oceania.
Okay, so Tyler's falsely going to go with Grace Walton. All right, next up,
I'm
number 2.
going to go with Grace. Now, I don't think this is. Why do you think that's a dumb pick for first?
I don't think it's a
Just
dumb
Maddie's
pick.
Out of Grace and Maddie, who's going to win workout 1?
Grace.
That's why it's a dumb pick, because that's the wrong answer. All right, next. Bryson, go ahead.
I think Gracie's probably 2 for me.
I have Gracie #2 as well. I know a lot of people are really high on Van Ziel, but I have Gracie #2 as well.
Maddie for second.
And then #3,
Van Ziel.
Van Ziel, Tyler. Okay. All right. Now here's the one where we could be different. I already know who Tyler's going to pick.
Do you?
Yeah, 100%. Bryson, you go ahead and name your #4.
Is Moritz.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Is Moritz next to Oldest in that?
If you just go to event 6, he's in the
He's in the third heat. Yeah, third heat.
The third heat.
Yeah, go to heat
final
3.
Heat. Okay.
Yeah, pool boy,
Gotcha.
Australian Haley Adams in 4th.
That's who you have?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Say yours, and then I'll just argue with you.
7-11-30. Barkley said 7-11-30. Thank you, Barkley. Glad we need Barkley on this. Barkley could have done this so fast. Are you doing it, Tyler?
John, it's hard to pull both of these up at the same time.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing Julia Hannaford.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Julia Hannaford as well. Just because we interviewed her and she seems like a really cool person.
She's
who do you have 5th?
And really fit.
Yeah, no. She is really fit. 1. She is really fit. She's going to be great in the snatch workout. I think she'll be fine in the handstand walking workout. There are a lot of workouts where I just know she'll be okay at. The rest of the girls, I don't know a ton about. My #5 is Georgia Pryor. I just think fitness-wise, Georgia Pryor is very conditionally fit. I have no idea about her legless capacity or her snatch capacity, but I know in my head, she is the fittest engine of the remaining girls. And so that's why I rocked with the fittest person engine-wise.
Who do you think wins the legless workout for the girls?
Maddie Sturt. I don't think it'll be close.
Really?
Yep.
Who do you think, Tyler?
There was a legless workout not too long ago. I forget what competition it was in. I don't think it was Down Under, but maybe it was. There was a legless workout. It didn't have a ton, but it had enough that was going to be the crux. And Maddie beat everybody. She was first.
So place. you guys have picked down the line as far as ADP goes. You're matching the fans.
Well, I said Julia Hannaford #4.
She is in 4th.
Oh, wow.
And then Haley Adams is in 5th.
Well, I said Georgia Pryor is 5th.
I wonder. Yeah.
You think
but I wonder if it's just because people don't know.
Adams? Maybe.
All right. Men?
I would hate that if I was Haley Adams, Australia.
I'd love it.
Like,
dude, she's getting free marketing all the time.
Oh, I'm Haley Adams. You're Haley Adams. Different Haley Adams.
Yes.
Like I feel like she gets that so much. Just like Juwan Young and John
You're
Young.
the other Haley Adams.
Yeah, she goes different Juwan Young.
I hope she makes it and just destroys.
JR Travis was saying that I'm a junior analyst, not a JR analyst.
Oh.
I
think JR was confused.
That's rough.
Junior analyst.
JR's a smart guy too, so that's rough to have that. All
right. Do we have the same person winning for the guys?
I I think Ricky's gonna run away with this.
I don't
Yeah.
think this is a clear pick.
Listen,
I-
Jay Crouch
Oh
has done
my
amazing
God.
in semifinals. Jay Crouch has done amazing in semifinals. He's beaten Ricky before, but if you look at these specific workouts, Ricky's a better snatcher. Ricky's a better runner. Ricky is, I think he's going to be better on his. He's very fast in his hands.
He's the 2024 Games champ.
And he's the 2024 Games champion. I agree.
I don't think it's a clear pick. I think all three of these dudes will trade blows. I even think Bailey's going to be in the mix there. I don't think he's going to be in the mix as much as Ricky and Jay, but I mean Bailey's going to be fighting.
Bailey will be in the mix on event 4 and nothing else. And then it's going to be Ricky and Jay the whole rest of the way.
I think so. I think we all think that it's going to be Ricky and Jay 1 and 2. I think it's going to be Bailey Martin 3rd.
Yeah, no, I think that's a consensus.
Okay. I
There's-
thought you
I-
were saying that he was only going to do that on event 4.
No. Like he would compete with Ricky and Jay in event 4.
Okay.
He's going to be the best of the rest the whole entire competition. I think I wouldn't be shocked if Ricky won the freaking snatch event. I know they got Jake Douglas and that dude's stronger than anything, but
I don't know if
from another strong guy that's not very fit, fitness is more important. If you can do that last snatch.
When I talked to him at Wadapalooza, I asked him how his shoulder was doing, and maybe this is just like athlete talk, but he was like, "My shoulder feels better than it did before I messed it up." He said it felt stronger. So I don't know if it's still that way, but it's like, I mean, he could very well walk away with that event.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
I mean, it's just wild to me that you could basically tear your shoulder off and then it's better than it was before.
People do it with their knees.
That's true.
No offense, Rebecca.
So are we all three going Ricky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
then
I'm
2 is
Jay. And then I'm going to say Bailey for 3. I feel like it's going to I'm sorry, Oceana.
the
Y'all deserve
question-
more of a talk, but those 3 are really just kind of a tier of their own.
The question comes down to who's 4th.
I'm
Survey
going to
says-
say Zach Thomas.
Ooh. It's not Jake Douglas.
No, thank you. I
And Zach Thomas he's done.
Huh?
It's hard because I think a lot of people will be in the running for that fourth place. I think Peter Ellis will be around there, but I mean,
Do we think
Zach
Douglas beats Bronislaw in event 5?
no.
The video
I
said,
think I just said Ricky's got a shot at beating Jake Douglas in event 5, and Ricky wouldn't
have you
beat
been talking to me this
Bron.
Right.
Have you been talking to me?
Here's the thing: if Bron goes to the games,
Yeah,
he's
but-
not 38th place. Yes, dude can't run for anything, but he does have fitness.
Yeah.
Jake Douglas is last place. Go look at where he was in the games in 2023. Go look what he did in the run down under. I know he cramped up or had dehydration.
Dude,
live in Australia.
He was depressed at the games, bro.
Bro.
That's the only reason he got last. He
But
was
why
depressed.
if CrossFit cures loneliness, why would you be depressed?
Yeah, he
You know-
must not have been doing CrossFit. He wasn't. They were at HWPO. There you go.
The men get 3 spots, right?
The spin
cut out,
show
John.
does
What'd
not
you say?
support.
I said the men get 3 spots. They don't get 4, correct?
I think so.
4.
No, the women get 4. The men get 3.
Oh, do they? Okay. Last year was Will Kearney, Pete Ellis, and then Riley Smith. Jake Douglas, of course, but I think we're all out on Jake.
Barkley says 4 and 4. But Sarah said
4
I was correct.
See?
Mhm.
I go with Barkley. Barkley knows.
Yeah, Barkley's usually not right, Sarah, or not wrong, Sarah. Well, if Jake Douglas does end up in that 4th spot, I'd be interested to see if he's the only person that didn't finish quarterfinal workout 2 that made the games.
That'd be a cool bet.
Because
I
we
think
said
tied Jake Douglas in workout 2.
we said before, I don't think you can make the semifinals if you don't finish workout 2. I know we were talking about the big 3, but I
Right.
just for him to make the games with that kind of an engine, I just can't see it happening.
I feel like Hiller has sold his soul. There's no way anyone should make
Okay, so that's our Europe prediction, or that is our. Sorry, I'm going off the old things. The Oceania predictions. I'm going to go with Pete Ellis. I think that's a safe bet as we can do. We really have no clue. What was amazing to me, and is amazing every time, because basically, if you look through the Heat 1 app in Europe, everybody was the same. If you went to the games last year, people picked you again. But then, like, the wildest shit happens. Yona's sick. Vidison hurts herself. Like, there's just a million things that happen. So we have no idea the people that will actually qualify. I mean, you're probably safe with the top 3, but
On that 4th spot, I think so. I think so too. I think it's an open. I'm
Maybe
gonna roll with Zach Thomas.
Yeah. I like the Zach Thomas pick.
I like Pete. I want old sneaky Pete to make it. All right, next, John.
All right, now we have the big region,
The big
all right,
show.
where we're gonna have hopefully disagreements. We'll see. North America West. Do y'all want to do women or men first?
Let's go with men since we started on the women on the other one.
Hey Tyler, can you tell Taylor to politely lower his
Shut the
voice?
fuck up. Got it.
We're starting with men.
Yeah, I think let's go one down because it'll be obvious until it's not obvious.
You want to do all 9?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we'd go through 12.
Then just do 2 at a time then.
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of tough.
Yeah, it
You start, Bryson.
It gets real hard at the bottom. All right. Bryson,
Vellner.
You got Vellner?
Yeah.
You say why? Or you want me to do it for you?
Is your pick Vellner?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. He just keeps getting. I feel like he keeps getting better.
All right. Well, that's a terrible explanation. So I will go ahead and say why I think Vellner is going to win. I originally had Justin Medeiros, but then once I saw how the European events went, I'm going to back off that event. The way a lot of those events favored the bigger guys, I don't think there's one thing that Pat's going to be bad at. I think event 1 is going to be his worst event. And there will be runners that beat him in event 1, but he'll still be, around 7th or 8th in that event. Event 2, he might win it. Event 2 is grind time and who can just keep on chugging unbroken. Event 2 is all fitness city, and that is Vellner to a T. Other than Colton Mertens, who's going to set the world record on it. I think Vellner is going to be second place in that workout. Event 3 is the legless rope climb workout, but it's all about the biking and the box jumps. Any box jump workout, Vellner thrives. If there's a box jump workout where you have to be a little bit athletic, Vellner is one of the best people his whole entire career. And then you mix that with upper body pulling and then biking. Dude, he's going to be really, really hard to beat in that workout. He's either him or Fikowski is my pick to win that. I haven't made a decision.
The legless workout?
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Brent on the workout.
I'm flirting towards Brent, but if I'm going to, depends how Vellner
on the legless event.
Yeah.
Dude, that one's going to be hard.
The fact that Yella Hosta made it and he's European Fikowski and Fikowski's a better version of Yella Hosta makes me want to pick Brent. I agree, Bryson. But I think we almost be right there too.
We almost loaded this in the Heat 1 app, but it essentially just turned into pick your pick again. Mm-hmm. But there's Brent, there's James, there's Leahy, there's there's so many guys that can win that event.
And then I don't think so, dude. I think you have to be really good on the bike to win that event. I think James Sprague has a better shot than Leahy does. You said Leahy.
Yeah, but I don't think Leahy's bad at the bike.
No, but I don't think he's those guys. My point is like Justin Medeiros is one of the best legless rope climbers in the world, just like Leahy. And I just don't think they'll have the power for it to compete with those guys. I think they'll make up a couple seconds every single round, and then it'll stack up at the end. Event 4 is the handstand walk and then rowing. It's straight handstand walking. You can't F that up on execution. Every single handstand walk, freaking Vellner is amazing, and then he Fs it up at the end. He does it so much, it drives me wild, but it's just rowing paces, which he's amazing at, and then straight handstand walking. I don't.
And I don't
see
think
him
it's
failing
enough.
that.
I don't think it's enough handstand walking either for it to like cause issues.
You think it's more of a rowing workout than a handstand walk workout?
You can trip and be okay. You can make up a couple seconds.
I don't know if you can trip and be okay, but I just don't think that like it's a handstand walk volume workout. I think it's a handstand walk workout, but like speed and how fast you can row and still handstand walk fast. That
I
makes
would
sense.
say you're of the fast handstand walkers. It's kind of like who can row, who can hold the fastest pace in the rower. Unless
Yeah.
you're Tudor
Yeah, yeah,
Magda
yeah.
and you have a faster handstand walk than the fast handstand walkers.
Right, but it's not going to be like your shoulders blow up and
No.
you have to wait.
For sure.
Where I would be worried about Vellner.
And then event 5, Redemption City. I actually think Vellner is going to try to win this event, the snatch event, because he blew out his bicep on it. Vellner is great at barbell cycling. The guy can snatch 295 now. You know, he in 2016 he could snatch maybe 255.
I was thinking the same thing the
And
other
it's a-
day. I was like,
it-
I bet
it's a
he
fitness thing.
tries to win this.
And like, you got guys like Tudor who could snatch 325, right? Brent snatches 300. And I know Brent did great in 2016. If you go back and look, dude, Brent's time is not that impressive. A whole bunch of guys in Europe beat that time. It's just people weren't good at back then either. And he was the better of the not good people. I think Vellner's going to do really good in the snatch ladder. Really good. And then event 6, I think he'll have it wrapped up by then. And he probably won't try hard and get second place because he won't try hard because that's what Vellner does. And it drives me wild. But hopefully he gets pissed off when he hears me say that. And he does try hard. And then he'll get, third in that event and then win the competition. There's just nowhere that Vellner does bad.
Heidi sits at the mean
I
girl
agree.
table.
Heidi,
You
I
agree
cut
about
my
the
own hair,
haircut?
so take your money. I don't want your handouts.
Sevon and I can give you a haircut this weekend if you want.
If you guys want to shave my head out live on the podcast, I'm cool with that, but Maris is going to be pissed.
Dude, I would totally do that. Oh,
Vellner will be good at everything.
Fikowski's by second place.
Same.
Because I think he's going to be good at everything too. Except event 1, I think he's got a shot to win.
wait. So who? Okay, first for both of you, and then Vellner is second for both of you, right?
Vellner
Who's
is first.
No.
Vellner is first. Fikowski's
Vellner's
second.
first. Fikowski second. Both for both of you.
Correct.
Yeah, and then third place, you guys are both going to be wrong, but that's fine.
Okay. Go ahead, Tyler. Tell us 1 and 2.
I was getting ready to say I think Samuel Quant's gonna win.
Okay. Next.
Dude, tell me how he's bad.
Event 1.
How does he mess? He can run.
He's not as good as the good runners.
Maybe not, but I don't think he falls very far behind on
His
that.
max
And I think he
snatch is
has
285.
the capacity. No,
Yes.
he snatches more than that.
No, he does not.
I think he has the capacity to win.
Snatches more than what?
285.
Um,
He said 285 was his PR in 2020. Sure, he might have gotten stronger, but you don't look any stronger with anything he's shown since.
and then I got Pat at second.
But John, you keep saying
Here's-
that it's a fitness workout.
Right.
I do. I understand that, but if you got guys fitter than you that snatch more than you, you're not going to beat those guys.
Yeah,
No, yeah, Kant's going to be fine.
I get the argument. I get the argument. I'm just pointing out the fact
I mean,
that
I'm talking about to win.
You're just throwing
To-
his own
to
argument back
win
in
the
his face.
event.
right.
He ain't there.
I agree.
Here's where it's going to get fun. It's 3 and 4. Actually, from here on out, because it's going to
You
get
want
tight.
me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, I got Justin Medeiros, number 3. And then I got Sam Quant, number 4.
Okay. Bryson.
I have Colton Mertens in third place. And you guys are wrong
How-
for not picking him.
Okay.
And then I have Justin Medeiros in fourth.
Okay, go ahead, Tyler.
I have Brent Fikowski in third place, and I have Will Leahy in fourth.
Okay.
So now let's all fight each other.
Well,
I-
there's only one right person in this scenario.
I'm not gonna do what Kiefer did, but why would you pick Colton that high?
Because he's gonna beat everybody below him. That's how leaderboards work. I don't know what else to tell you.
Give me an event by event play by.
All right. Well, he's not losing to Justin Medeiros in any workouts.
I bet he loses in workout 4 to
losing
Justin Medeiros and workout 3.
He's not losing to Bill.
I bet he
in any
loses
workouts.
workout 3 and 4 to Bill
I think
He might lose. He might lose workout 3, but that's it.
and 4.
No.
he hangs out with Taylor too much. Taylor does that shit where he's like, no.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I think you guys will be surprised with Colton this weekend.
I hope you're
I
right.
think I'll be surprised with Colton. I just know if he gets 3rd place, yeah, that would surprise me.
We're
If Colton
talking
doesn't
about-
get 3rd place, I'll shave my head.
Oh,
I'm not
don't.
willing. I'm not willing to bet a
All
free.
right, you heard it
airwaves on
here.
Can I?
Hey, he just offered that. We don't got to do anything.
I think he really wants. to
And
stay
then
there.
I think Justin Medeiros will get 4th, because I kind of called Justin not winning the year that he got 13th, but I didn't. But I was thinking he was going to get like 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, I called him not winning and not getting top 5. But it's okay. You're good.
Did I cut out? But I do think that he just had it was kind of like a fluke year. I don't think he's going to win the games. I don't think he's going to win semifinals, but I think he will be back to looking more like the normal Justin Medeiros that we saw in the couple years before, where he has multiple finishes inside the top 15 and never really falling too far outside of that.
Yeah, I think he'll have multiple finishes in the top 7. I would even be willing to say he has more than half of his finishes top 7, and then he's around 5th or 6th place at the end of the weekend.
Didn't you pick him 3rd?
For the semifinal. Well, that's a tough pause. For the semifinal.
Oh, you're saying at the games.
Yeah, at the games.
Okay.
That's
my 3 and 4.
Okay. You want to explain why you're so high on Bill, Tyler?
Me,
Yeah.
I think he's really not that tall, but he has the springiness that tall guys have. He has the power that he has a lot of power. He has all the skills, the handstand walk, the rope climbs. I mean,
So does everybody else.
I know, but I think he has it more so now.
Yeah, the rope climbs are meaningless, though.
I agree.
But he can sprint down, and I think he'll sustain the power on the bike. I think you're wrong, John. I think he's going to be able to hold with the big boys on the bike. And then the box jumps, I think he will recover on the box jumps.
I think the non-rebounding hurts him.
Yes, you're not wrong about that.
Like if you could rebound your 30-inch box jumps, I think he could do that very effortlessly where the others probably couldn't.
This is for JR's.
But still, if you're able, if you're a high jumper, those box jumps just take less out of you. They're going to take a shit ton out of Colton.
And they're going to take a lot out of Colton. Yeah.
And the step down doubly so. I really hate that for him.
Dude, I did that workout, and I know Bryson did that workout. The step down.
I did it.
It is hard. It's just
the step down. The step down, I think, makes it
awkward.
harder, and that's why it gets really annoying. All these people complaining about enforcing the step down. JR made a really good point on Shut Up and Scribble the other day, where he just said it's the same thing as doing a handstand push-up, but hey, you can't use your legs. You got to do it strict. It's the same thing. It's a different version of a movement that you are familiar with. That doesn't mean it has to only be that way. I think the step down is great. It makes the workout harder and it makes it a different workout. doesn't mean that it's a worse or better workout. It's the same thing. Everybody's saying they should have done step overs in quarterfinals so there wasn't a judging issue. That's just skipping over the problem and hiding it. You don't need to change the workout just to, fix people who can't move well.
I do think it skews it to an even more of a big man workout than it already was, though.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to change anything, I don't think you change the step down. I think you maybe make the legless mean a little bit more.
For sure. No.
Guys,
As far as if
guys.
you want the same stimulus and change the workout, I know. I'm just talking about the box. Like that's more of a disadvantage for Colton than if you could jump down. I would think. I think it's more of a disadvantage to him. Because it felt awkward to me, and I couldn't imagine if I were doing
Kenneth
that.
said I sound like a liberal. Can I wear your hat?
Hey, no politics. No politics on this show. God dang it.
Sorry,
go get your KKK sign, Tyler.
Yeah. Oh, don't. This could go over like Jason's joke during fucking quarterfinals.
All right, 5 and 6. My five is Colton. Not far off from your 3, but just more realistic.
I like that. I can respect that, John.
And then my 6 is Bill Leahy.
You want me to go or you want to go?
Go ahead.
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead,
Blake. I have Sam Quant and then James Sprague.
Okay. I don't mind either of those.
I have James Sprague and Brandon Luckett.
I don't mind those.
Brandon's going to be hard. He's the hardest one to place for me.
Yeah, Brandon's a bit of a wild card. He's a bit of a wild card. I 100% agree. I have Luckett and Sprague as my 7 and 8. So do y'all want to say you're 7 and 8? Because I feel like we're all in agreement right now, and then we're going to differ on the last guy.
Well, question. How is Luckett? You know Luckett, don't you?
Yeah. Not like super well. not great. But
do you know Luckett's snatch, like his 1RM?
No, I don't. But I know that he's one of the weaker people.
What did Taylor say?
He said he captained that workout.
Really?
Yeah, no. Luckett doesn't. Luckett's one like whole weakness. Like he's decent at everything except he's not very strong.
Okay, so you want to do.
But same for James. Same for James. They're kind of like they're very similar athletes. I think
that will be
You see that?
What did James snatch at the games? 265, and he snatched 270 at Zelos.
Yeah, and it was like a big PR, and he shouted to the heavens.
Yeah.
He posted a video, I think, of him doing 265, and it's cool, like doing that in training. But then you got to do it
100%. But some people that's
easier, some it's harder. But then, like,
I would argue when you get to that bar on that particular workout, dude, your back is trashed, man. Like it's not the same as regular lifting or in a workout. You're not sweaty. It's like your muscles are fatigued. It's not a breathe heavy thing.
I got to plug.
And Instagram,
I'll be right back.
Instagram is like a highlight reel, of course, but since the games, James Sprague has posted some crazy like lifting complexes that are.
His clean and jerk has gotten way better, better. But I haven't seen snatches.
Extremely impressive. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely seen crazier clean and jerk complexes from him, but also like think about the fact that he can snatch 265. So even if his snatch isn't like crazy blown up, if he's getting stronger and getting that hip power in those clean and jerk complexes, and this is a fitness workout that your back's going to blow up by the time you get there, all he needs is for his back to be stronger. He can snatch 265. It's just about snatching 265 after the 28 reps before it.
And he doesn't have to be super strong. Your max snatch could be 275. You just have to be strong enough to do that last bar at the end. You don't have to have because like your fitness
Yeah.
will take over more than your strength in this particular workout. But I mean, we'll see. I think he finishes the ladder. I don't think he doesn't finish the ladder, but it's just gonna be slower than everybody else. You know who who I think is gonna shock y'all on this particular workout? That particular workout is I think Colton Mertens is gonna murder that workout.
Yeah. I'm excited to see him do it. I
bet
watching
he
Colton
flirts
smash.
with 6 minutes. I don't know about sub 6, but I bet he flirts with that 6 minute mark.
Who do you think wins it?
I'm gonna say Vellner.
Oh, okay. I think Colton beats Vellner in that.
I would be thrilled if he did.
Yeah.
It's that event is kind of hard to call for the boys. It's really hard because there's not anybody there's not a shoe-in. You know, like Braun was going to beat everybody and everybody knew it. Tudor snatches 325, but it's hard to believe in Tudor.
Yeah.
Just because he's had fitness. He's just not super fit. He's not the same level of fitness as those other guys. He's shown that time and time again.
Alyssa, correct. Not Tudor or Dancer.
Well, I mean, she's asking about them, but and Sam Dancer.
Yeah.
Sam Dancer. I don't think Sam Dancer is stronger than he was in 2016. Sam Dancer is a Masters athlete. I think I don't think he's fitter than he was in 2016. So if you go look at his time in 2016, it wasn't the times that are going to be put up here. And maybe he is. Maybe I'm wrong. But he wasn't posting 6 minutes or anything close to that in 2016. That was 8 years ago. But all right, my 7 and 8 was James and Luckett. It was Luckett and James Sprague. Who are y'all 7 and 8?
You can go, Tyler.
Justin Medeiros and Colton Mertens.
Dang, bro. Why do you hate Justin?
My 7 and 8 is Cole Grieshaber and Samuel Sperlin.
What?
I'm telling you guys.
Cole, who the hell is Sam? Samuel
Sperlin. He did the fitness experience 2 years ago, and I was in one of his heats. I know exactly.
Hey,
who this
you know
guy
what
is.
else he does though?
That's all
you know what
I
else he
needed.
does?
He ain't making it for sure.
You know what else he does? Since then,
Steroids.
Sentinel. That's why he's saying
Sentinel.
Yeah.
And he's making the games, baby.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just kidding.
Good luck
Please,
with that, man. That's
no
worse
one-
than Leahy being number 3.
No one tests Saplin. He's not on steroids. It's just the effects from Sentinel training.
Sperlin. Yeah,
Sperlin.
I tell
he's
you what,
making it.
if Sam Sperlin makes semifinals, I will join Sentinel.
Sam,
He's already-
there's a lot riding on your back now. If John wants to make a semifinal next year, you got to make the games.
He was like, you know what? I wasn't going to do it, but now I'm going
if
to.
they could freaking take Sam Sperlin to the games, like I believe in it. That's the greatest marketing Taylor will ever have is Sam Sperlin making the games.
Did you say yours, John?
My 7 and 8 was Sprague and Luckett.
Okay. I mean, those are justifiable. I think you're fuzzy on how they'll do overall, right? You can't.
Correct. Yeah. I don't know how they'll get there, but I think they're going to get there.
So the last qualifying position is number 9. Who's your last
number 9? Number 9.
Number 9?
I hate that I'm about to say this name.
I hate mine too.
Because I don't think he's very fit.
I think we might have the same person.
We might all three have the same. But
I think Tudor Magda is going to go to the games.
That's my 9.
Because, dude, he couldn't ask for better events. The handstand walk is just a straight handstand walk. There's no obstacles. And I mean, if your rower is legit, you had the fastest score in all of the open. So if that was an actual legit score, I don't even care that your deadlifts were trash. You had to row a monstrous pace to have that kind of a score in the open.
Right.
So,
whose programming is he following that right now? Who's his coach? Do we know?
He's got like 6 coaches.
Nice. That's always a good decision.
So and the guy, he's out of the men. I don't think he's as fast as Danielle Brandon, but out of the men, He's probably the fastest handstand walker, and I think he's a faster straight line guy than Victor. I wouldn't put a handstand walk event with actual fitness against Victor, but straight handstand walking speed, I think he's faster than Victor. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Tudor Magda. He's got a 325 snatch. He should do good in the snatch event.
Yeah.
You know, the guy is really strong. He's really strong. I don't think the 100-pound dumbbells are going to do anything to him. His worst, yeah, JR. I'm talking about people that matter. And Matt Rattay is not currently in the semifinals. I was
going through the
I
leaderboard.
love
I said,
Matt.
no.
Matt is amazing. But he's not here. So
Okay.
Great guy, though. Matt's a great guy. I met him at the Physics Experience, too. Mighty Mouse. For people who don't know, you should go watch Wadapalooza Liftoff back when they had that. And this little dude just lifts more than everybody. It's pretty crazy.
In the Heat one
also
go ahead.
You go.
No, I'm gonna move us on. So go ahead.
Okay. Before we move on, what I was about to say. The only reason I hate that I had to say I think Tudor's going to make the games is because of the same reason that I don't like Bill Leahy. If you can't stand up your deadlifts all the way, I just don't like you. That's it.
Sorry, I don't like that you can beat Dallin Pepper in an online competition, but then you get to a real competition and you're 40th place and Dallin Pepper is second.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. I can't stand when people have that hard switch to live competition. Like, I get the other way where, like, you're bad in online competition and then live competition, you're much better. That shows that you are who you actually are and you don't cheat things. It does the other way around. The other way around.
Don't be who you're not.
Is just super fishy to me, and I don't like it.
Last three picks in the Heat 1 app are 10, 11, and 12.
That's why Jonakowski didn't make the games, because he was first in quarterfinals in the Open and it was online. You get a live competition, can't do anything. I'm just kidding, Yona. I'm just kidding. That was a low blow. But
who are the last three people outside of qualifying?
Outside of qualifying,
Bill Leahy.
You have Bill not making it. I can't wait. I wish you were on for East because I don't think Travis is going to be quite as controversial as you are. I have Cole Graysaber. He's a super fit guy, but I just don't think the events stack up as well as they did last year for him. He smoked last year, but he didn't impress me very much at the games. So I have him not making it. Zach Bunton. I think there are going to be events that Zach Bunton crushes. He's a dark horse to win the snatch workout. But also, I think there are going to be workouts that crush him. And then 12, I got Cole Sager. I think Cole Sager will be on the outside looking in, and then I think he will send the last event, kind of like Moritz Fiebig, but hopefully he can do his ring muscle-ups correctly so Bryson don't cuss him out. And he'll either be able to hold on or not, but he always sends the last event, and he always usually does pretty well, but I think it'll be just a little too short this time around.
Bryson.
Yeah.
Your last three.
Oh, I just have Bill Leahy not making it.
You just have Leahy.
Scott Tetlow not making it. I only had an order for 9, but
that's all right. That's okay. For me, it's going to be Cole Sager, Cole Graysaber, and then Daniel Coos. I have no idea where Daniel.
Dude, you love that dude, and that dude is not relevant.
He's so funny. I can't tell you how fucking funny.
I
disagree with you there.
I think he's so immature and not in like a Taylor. Not in like a Taylor
I don't disagree.
Listen,
I don't disagree.
Taylor is immature, but it's bearable and it's funny most times. Coos is immature, like to a like just not funny way. Does that make sense at all? Bryson, do you understand what I'm saying right now?
Hey, bro, I am on your side, John.
Okay. I don't know if it's like getting across but
he's entertaining, and I like people who bring entertainment. For people who wears a muumuu to Wadapalooza and does an event.
That's my point. That dude shows up, and then I want to go in the other room.
And that's fine.
100. That's the best way to describe it. What John just said, we don't even have to talk about it anymore. The dude shows up, and you're like, I just don't want to be around.
It's not
Taylor's there. I want to argue with
entertaining.
Taylor. We'll have a good time arguing.
It's not for you, but it's entertaining to some people. And that's what I like about him.
All right, man.
So shout out to him. What I do like about what we're
That's your
doing
worst
right
call
now,
of the day, right there.
that's fine. I don't care. It's the 12th place. I don't really care. But what I do like about this is I'm actively filling out my top 12, and I missed that last week, and so I like this.
All right, on
All right,
to the women.
females. We got to move, so we got to do threes.
Well, we're making good time.
Yeah, but we're not.
Do we have
Top
do we have
three
a cutoff time?
from the junior analyst.
Alex Kazan, Ariel Lowen, Abby Domet.
Oh,
Dude, the student has learned well because that's my first three as well.
Oh, really?
In order. In order. That's awesome.
The women get 8, right?
Yes, sir.
yes, that's where the green line is.
In order. I got the same. I got Kazan, Lowen, and Domit. And I think people are going to say Kazan's going to win the games after the semifinals. I think Kazan's going to dominate the semifinals. Maybe not to the point that Ford did, but like it will be convincing that she's first place. And guys, Alex, if you're watching, Jake likes to watch these. Jake, if you're watching, you're not going to win the games, but you do have a shot at the podium.
The only difference for me is I flipped Domit and Lowen. I think the weekend favors Domit a little bit more than Ariel.
Dude, Ariel just doesn't have a hole.
No, I agree. But like for Tudor, it's just the weekend is built better for Domit.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I disagree, but I'm just going to give Lowen's fitness above her. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that she said second over third on that.
Domit has a ADP, so she's been drafted in 7th on average, which is crazy. Like people are really low on Domit. Maybe I
just don't know her name.
Yeah, that's true.
They're looking for the donut girl, and they don't see her.
Donut.
That's how Savon calls her.
Next three.
I got Fusile, and then Emily Rolfe, and then a little bit biased, Kelsey Keel.
Rebecca Fusile can't do a thruster. She can't do a thruster, bro.
Okay,
how's she gonna?
She can do a snatch, but she can do a snatch.
Bro, that's a bold pick. Fusile.
Who's gonna beat her? Tell me who's gonna beat her.
I don't know. The fucking events.
Devin Kim and Kyra Milligan.
Get out of here with Devin Kim. You're on the wrong podcast. You're gonna start talking about her. Emily Rolfe is my pick to win event 1. After that, Rolfe is going to be 10th place in everything. Except the snatch ladder, where she's going to be like 20th place. I think Fusile beats Rolfe in the snatch ladder. I know Fusile's not the strongest, but I think she beats her. I think Fusile beats her in almost every workout except 1 and 3. I think Fusile beats her in every workout except 1 and 3.
As you would.
What about 2?
I think that they'll be close together. I think Rolfe will do really well.
What about 6?
Dude, I think Fusile will go unbroken in the muscle ups, and I don't think Rolfe will, and that'll be enough for her to lunge past her. And here's the thing: if Rolfe was strong, if Rolfe wasn't broken in the lunge, she's not strong. Like she's not Sam Quant. You know what I mean?
But listen, this is what we talked about earlier. Rolfe is strong enough to make the workouts not strength workouts.
I don't think she is. I don't think she
isn't.
I don't think she is. I think she's weaker than Fusile.
I don't think, like in the context of event 2, she's not weaker than Fusile. In the context of event 6, she's not weaker than Fusile.
Oh, I think she is. I think that's well, okay. For me to have Fusile as high as I do over her, obviously I have to think that she is.
Right. Yeah.
And then if she's not, she won't be. You know what I mean? It's that simple. And I just think Fusile is. I know you don't like her for her thrusters, but like on to the next one. And then I have Emily Rolfe right there next to her, and then I have Kelsey Keel. Kelsey Keel is going to have a couple workouts to kill her, and I think she's going to kill a couple workouts. I think Kelsey Kiel is
A
going
lot
to
of
be the
killing
best.
going on.
I think that's the best. She'll be the best of the bigger girls. Right? You got Spiegel, Kerstetter, and Kelsey Kiel, and I think she will be the best one out of those three.
Did you say your 3,
Yeah.
Bryson?
Yeah.
Who is your 3?
Rolf, Kyra Milligan, and Devin Kim.
That's right.
Rolf, Kerstetter, Kyra Milligan.
Dude, I think Olivia's going to struggle
Yeah.
On the run, okay.
on everything.
The rope climb.
One, she's going to struggle. 2, she's going to struggle. 3, she's going to struggle.
2, she'll be fine. I just think there are women who are going to be fitter than her. But 2, I think she'll be fine on 2.
Yeah, okay. It depends on what you want to say struggle. I think that she will not be in the top 15.
I think she'll be top 15. I don't think she'll be
Will
top
she
7.
qualify for the games?
No.
In that,
I don't think so.
if that would, are you talking about straight up or just that event?
Just straight up, is she going to qualify for the games?
We'll get there when we get there, man. When you're like trying to.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, you guys are talking now that I'm thinking about. I don't know. I've thought
We have
about,
two more inside the cut line.
yeah,
that we
event
haven't
3,
said.
I think she struggles a lot. Event 4, I think she'll be pretty good at event 4. I think she'll be really good at event 5, and then event 6, I think she'll just have to break the muscle up, and the girls who don't will be ahead of her.
I wish we could actually I want to get to the place where we can actually do this in the app.
Yeah,
or
that'd be
monitor
cool.
that sort of stuff. Like those are the most fun.
Who are your 3, 4, 5, 6?
Whoa.
Me?
He said
Yeah.
his.
I just said it,
Oh.
but now I'm feeling weird about Kerstetter because you guys aren't wrong, and
You
I
should feel weird about that.
like
That's
It's
fair
okay.
to pick.
You didn't
I
feel weird about
believe in the
Leahy number
future.
3, so it's fine.
I believe in the future of Kerstetter, and maybe I'm just a little bit hype on that, and so I'm second guessing my pick now.
Dude, I was
That's
just
fair enough.
so like her at Wadapalooza. I just cannot get that out of my head. And she was so bad at Wadapalooza. And until like I see different, I'm not gonna predict different.
Yeah.
My last 2 are Kyra Milligan, and then I have Olivia being the 8th person, the last person in.
My last 2 are Morgan Porter and Emily White.
Do they
Now,
just have to know by
this
chance?
is Morgan. I know Morgan. This is a homer pick because she does Sentinel. I want to say SMT.
I know, Michael. Dude, she was great last year. That Olivia Kerstetter was not there at Wadapalooza. The most recent time we saw her, she was not great.
The thing, are
Hey,
you
you
picking
got-
Morgan? Are you
listen,
picking Morgan
you-
just because you
hey,
know her?
You guys are picking, these people because of what you think they're doing in training and how much better you think they're gotten. I know what Emily and Morgan have been doing in their training.
Hey,
And
dude,
it's Sentinel.
I'm not giving you crap
So,
for it. If,
I'm
if
telling
you're,
you.
if you're like, you pick these people because they do Sentinel training, that's what Bryce is doing. I'm not giving you crap for it. It's just that's just what you're doing.
Thanks for coming over to part 2, Seth.
Yeah, we probably have like half the people. Everyone else just probably thinks it was a 20-minute show.
We would have had 2,000 live viewers if we hadn't screwed it up.
100%. 100%. Tyler, who are your last?
Did we lose internet? Okay. I brought Danny Spiegel up into 6, so I'm going to put Kelsey Kiel in, and
You're gonna take
Maybe.
Olivia out altogether?
yeah.
Don't let us sway you that bad.
No,
man.
I think
Where
it's
was
fair.
Danny before?
She was in 7th.
John, where do you have Sydney McAlishan?
I have her 12th.
Are we? Yeah, she shouldn't be in the semifinals.
Oh, because of the open.
Her step ups are worse than Luis Oscar Mora. So
That's why I have her
That's why
12th.
she's not-
You know, she might
yeah,
make the
that's-
games if she had good reps, but
right, 100%. That's how it goes.
All
All
right.
right.
Just
you
out
wanna
of
do the-
qualifying.
Yeah, just out of qualifying. At 9th and 10th, I have Bethany Flores and Hattie Canyo. Bethany should make it. She's fit enough to make it. She's freaking top 15 fittest women in the world. But she is incapable of doing anything heavy. And there is a couple heavy things at the semifinals this year. So that's why I have her where I have her. And then 11 and 12, I have Devin Kim and then Sydney McAlishan. And then Danny Spiegel would have been my next person. I have her 13.
I have what's her name? You just said her, Bethany Flores,
Mm-hmm.
Sydney McAlishan, Danny Spiegel. All missing.
Beth-
Where's Olivia in that?
Farther down.
Not even.
She's not next. She's
Not
not
in the top
next.
12.
Did you say Kelsey Kill?
No, I'd probably put Kelsey next.
Okay.
I'd put Kelsey above Danny Spiegel.
But not making it.
Not making it.
Yeah.
Will said the other day that the West region feels like an island of misfit toys.
Dude, it is, man. It is.
You cut out. What'd you say?
Will the other day said that the West feels like an island of misfit toys.
I would be really happy if Kelsey Keel made it. That's my
Don't know if she
prediction.
can. And that's my thing. Is like it's so hard because like all of these athletes are weird in a lineup. Like I feel like
it's tough. I mean, it's tough when there's only 8 spots and you're coming up against Emily White and Morgan Porter. It's hard. It's hard to make it in.
I feel like I want to push back on Morgan only because confidence, because she was team last year, and I feel like but I mean, like she was a college gymnast, so she probably thrives under pressure. But that's the only thing I worry about with her is confidence.
I feel like for the West women, there's like a tier of 5 girls, right? And you can put them in a different tier if you want, like different tiers amongst themselves. But like 5 girls that kind of everybody agrees on. And then the next 3 spots, there's about 12 names that could be in those 3 spots.
Even, Jake Felton's comment right here, won't Keel outperform Bethany? I wouldn't even be surprised at all if she did.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Like it's kind of like luck
Right,
of the draw
right.
for those last 3 spots. And it's like 12 different women could be in there. I know a lot of people are high on Devin Kim. I don't know why. Can you explain to me why you're so high on Devin Kim? Like for her
She's
to be
fit,
ranked,
dude.
Okay. Is that it? That's the argument you got for me? She's fit?
Well, what's the argument for anyone when we're talking about a competition of who's fitter than other people?
I can run through the events and tell you that they're going to be better at those events. Tell me the events that Devin Kim is going to be better at than the other women.
Bryson's one of those assholes that just keeps notes of what you say, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm
not one
later."
Okay, so not one isn't great for her.
Okay, event 1, not great for her. Okay, next.
Not great, but I don't think that she's going to get destroyed.
We'll go Olivia because I have Olivia. You don't have Olivia in, and I have Olivia as the last one. So we can take.
Okay, so you're saying who wins versus who?
We call one a draw.
Okay,
they'll both be bad.
Devin Kim wins event 1 over Olivia.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Do you not agree with that? That's not a hot take.
I think it's gonna be closer than you think.
All right, bro. You know.
No.
Olivia's gonna be looking like Bronislaw.
I do think Devin Kim's gonna beat her, but not by that much.
Okay, well, I think she's gonna comfortably beat her. So we can both agree.
I think Olivia would beat Devin Kim.
I disagree.
I don't think Olivia's bad at event 2. You think Olivia's good at CrossFit?
It's a fitness workout.
It's CrossFit,
and they're both strong. They're both strong. The only argument you can right, but you already talked about this. As long as you're strong enough for it to be a fitness workout, it's not a strength workout.
I'm saying Olivia is fitter in gym fitness than Devin Kim is.
I don't think that she's better at toes to bar double unders and front squats at that weight than Devin Kim.
Not all 3 of those things. I'm on his side with this.
So
would you say quarterfinals workout 1 would be a good like fitness test? Like how
that was the Fight Gone Bad one?
Yeah, how fit you are CrossFit wise, like in gym fitness.
I don't know because of the rest minute. I don't know if it's as much like engine fitness, and because some people just have really good grip and some people have really bad grip.
At the top of the top,
I think it can be a good correlate for sure.
Okay,
what's the point you're trying to make?
I'm like, we want to pull up Devin Kim's score versus Olivia's score and that. Like, I think you think Devin Kim is fitter in like CrossFit workouts than Olivia, and I'm going to tell you that she's not. That's where we're having the disagreement.
Well, I'm going to tell you that she is because she
and
is. So.
Olivia had the best score in the world in that workout. Beat everybody.
Well,
Beat Laura Horvath in that workout. And that ended the argument. Look at there.
Did we cut out? We back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Workout
Yeah,
1, Devin Kim. Workout 2, Devin Kim. Workout 3, Devin Kim.
We're already going to disagree.
All right. Workout 2, draw. Fine.
No, I think workout 1 is more of a draw than workout 2.
So Kim for both of them then.
Workout 2, I think Olivia will be top 10.
All right. Well, Devin Kim's going to be top 9 then. I don't know what to tell you.
Workout 4, Olivia. Workout 5, Olivia. Workout 6, probably Olivia.
But workout 3, Devin Kim.
Workout 3, Devin Kim.
Do you think Olivia's going to beat Devin Kim in workout 6?
Yeah.
No
You're
way.
out of your mind.
No. That's a horrible take, John.
We'll see.
Moving on to betting with the boys. We're just going to go straight out of the Heat 1 app this week. We tried it a little different last week where we just did all fresh
Can I
takes.
state why I'm down on Devin Kim real quick? Because I
No.
feel like a lot of people are high on her.
Go for it. You're going to do it anyway.
Let's wait for Taylor.
Yeah, dude. People are high on her. She won the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, as a team
They're
athlete,
so high on her, bro.
she's not Rich Froning. Like, as a team athlete, I don't think when team athletes make the switch to individual, it works out almost ever. Like it's
I would agree if
wildly
you
different.
don't win the games.
For who then? Other than Rich Froning, who did it work out for?
Well, no
Give
one
me a team athlete.
no one who won the game switches. I'm just saying all the people you're talking about switching are people who were like, on like shitty mayhem teams that weren't Rich Froning's team.
Yeah, but not Andrea and Taylor. They didn't go individual. Andrea did. But tell me right now they wouldn't do well if they went individual.
Right. Especially females on a games winning
not as
team.
Good as you would think. That's what I'm saying. Like you're crowning.
Andrea
people
would
are
be
crowning
top
Devin
15
Kim
for sure.
I don't think for sure. I don't think
For sure. She
Hey, it worked out for Pat
had a
Downer.
baby like
Barkley.
a month ago and qualified to go to
Yeah,
semifinals.
Patrick Browner just went on a team for 1 year just to clown around.
It worked out for him, bro.
I'm just like, there's not a lot of examples where people are on team for the majority of their career.
There was none, and now there's not a lot.
Well, you haven't really given me any solid ones. And then,
I will say, John, there's a ton of examples of people on low tier teams going individual and it not working out for them. But that's not what we're talking about.
So give me the example of a high tier team where they went to individual and then they killed it.
Devin Kim this year.
Okay. If she breaks the mold, then sure. But I haven't seen anything that would show me that she's going to.
Colton, Bailey Rail, down here, Sailor Telf.
When was Colton on a team?
He was on
He was on Coda.
what was his gym?
Coda?
Kilo?
CrossFit Kilo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was way before he went individual. I'm talking like, okay, it made the games next year. Like Bailey, like the people you're saying went individual and then did semifinal train for a few years and then made the games. They did team because they couldn't make it individual. That's why. Devin Kim is not that athlete. She could have won individual a long time ago.
But
Well, neither is Olivia Kerstetter. If Olivia Kerstetter is, then
about her beating Olivia.
If Olivia Kerstetter is, Devin Kim definitely is. If they're both not, then I can tolerate that argument.
I think you just really don't like Olivia Kerstetter.
No,
Dude,
I think
she's
he's
cool.
being realistic.
Yeah, she's really, really strong and she needs to get fitter.
I 100% agree. You want to place a bet on Olivia versus Devin Kim? We can make that the first betting with the boys.
You cut out, but I'm assuming you want to bet on that.
You want to make the first betting with the boys? We can make that who finishes higher, Olivia or Devin Kim.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, I'll bet Olivia.
I bet Devin Kim.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tyler.
Devin Kim.
Okay, we'll see.
What are we betting?
It's just a part of
Overall,
that. I
dude,
mean, we can
I
bet
think
something if you want to.
overall, Olivia is fitter.
John shaves
In
his head
these-
if he's wrong.
What did
in
what
these
did what
set
did
of
we bet
tests-
before? Because we had a bet before.
I don't know.
You'll join Sentinel if
No.
something
That's not
happens.
it. That's not it. No. I had to run like 10 miles and you had to do Robin.
Oh, yeah.
That is not an equivalent bet.
Travis is in that group chat. Travis, answer it in the
what was
comments
that
what
bet?
that bet was on.
Was it if you beat my event 6?
No, it was if Taylor
You all
beats
don't
Austin
understand
Hatfield
the
or not.
Oh, if Taylor beats Austin Hatfield or not. Okay, that's right. I just wanted to. I just didn't know if that had already happened yet.
Yeah. John, you have to shave your head and grow a mustache if Devin Kim beats Olivia Kerstetter.
I will not bet that. I'm not confident enough to bet that.
Okay.
I'll throw $10 on it.
Moving on. I don't want to talk about Devin Kim and Olivia Kerstetter anymore. Moving on. Most event wins. Could it be Pat Vellner, Brent Fikowski, Justin Medeiros, or none of them?
I think it's between Vellner and Fikowski.
But he said, or none of them. Like, let's think. Can Colton win too?
Oh, is it an A and B? Like
Yeah.
it's one of these three or none?
Or none. Yeah.
Okay, I'm betting with A then.
I'll accept a name that could also win multiple events.
I think Brent could win 2, but I think Pat could also win 2.
Agreed.
I think if Justin wins 1, it will be the handstand walk 1. But I don't think he will win 1. But like if he wins 1, it'll be that one. I think Colton could win at least 1, and I think he could surprise and win 2. But
Bill Leahy might win most positive COVID tests before the end of the weekend. But I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of last year.
I'm going to say Brent. I think Brent's the most likely to win 2.
I'm leaning towards Brent, but I think that Vellner and Brent could both win 2. Justin could win 1.
And I think Colton could be an outlier to win 2, but not more than that. So, but I think Brent's the most likely. I'm going to say Brent.
I'm going with Brent as well. That's worth 15 points. Women, most event wins. Alex Kazan, Ariel Lowen, and Emily Rolfe. If you're not following along, we're in the Heat 1 app playing the Heat 1 props.
I guarantee Alex Kazan wins 2 events.
Yeah.
I would bet a mustache shaved head on that.
But can anybody else win multiple?
I think Ariel Lowen could win 2 events. But I don't know if she will.
What do you think Ariel could win? 3?
I think she could win event 2. And I think she could win event 4.
I was going to say 3 and 4.
3, she won't beat Alex at 3.
2 seems a little wild.
Sure. Yeah, true.
But 2, like, I think she could
What's
win
the
the
weight
one
for
that's
women
like
on that?
155 on the event.
Okay, that's
like
different.
Ariel
That's
Lowen
different.
is very, very CrossFitty gym fit. I think she could beat Alex in that workout. Her double unders and toes to bar are great. Like, I just don't see her stopping in event 2. I think she's beatable, but she would be my pick to win that event. And then but I don't know if she will or not. Event 4.
Who for event 2?
Ariel Lowen.
Okay.
And then event 4, the handstand walk one, she is this like very, very fast in her hands. She's not Danielle Brandon, but she's very, very fast in her hands. And she's the 3rd fittest woman in the world, right? And like probably actually like 5th or 6th, like actually. But like she can hold row paces with the big girls. And I think she'll just handstand walk faster, and I think that'll show out. So like I think she will win event 4. She could win event 2. But I guarantee I know for a fact Alex Kazan's gonna win event 3 and 6.
One important thing about shot caller this week, the props, we are going to add props throughout the weekend. We learned that last week during Europe. There were so many interesting things that happened that we couldn't have known beforehand. So like every day we will add props. So make sure you watch your updates. Yeah. There's just storylines that unfold that you're not prepared for.
Right.
So, anyway,
So I'm going to say Alex Kazan for the women.
I think I'm going to say Alex too. I think she's just the safest bet, and she's getting. I mean, right now she's polling at 69%.
If you think Emily Rolfe is going to win event 2, then she could win 2.
I don't think Emily Rolfe's going to win 2.
Well, I know we were talking about her on event 2, though. I don't think so.
Right.
Either. But like, if somebody did think that,
she'll be better than
totally
whoever we were comparing her to.
Yes, yeah, she'll be fitter than Fusile in that workout. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm most excited about these. The winning pairs. So for event 3, combined time. So this is the legless rope climb. Which pair has the better score? Sprague and Tetlow or Leahy and Mertens?
Has a lower score?
Lower
Better
time.
score. Lower time. Which
Leahy and Mertens, I say.
Yeah.
Sprague could win this event.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Bryce.
So you think Tetlow is gonna?
I think there will be more time between Mertens and Tetlow than there is Leahy and Sprague.
Yeah.
Even if Sprague wins the event, Leahy will be 10 seconds behind him.
I think whoever Colton is paired with wins. He's gonna do it in 6 minutes.
What is so? You think Tetlow's worse at rope climbs?
I think he's 5'3" and Colton's 5'4", and I think Colton is fitter than him.
Yeah.
1 inch is going to make all that difference.
No, his fitness is what's going to
work.
make all the difference. But Tetlow has just as disadvantage as Colton, and then he's fitter.
Hear that, Sprague? You're going to have to pull for the team on this one.
Well, I mean, really, the worser person of the pairing is the one that it matters the most.
What I
because
can't wait.
The best two will be neck and neck.
Yeah, I agree. I think this one's a little tough. I mean, we just don't know how much Sprague is going to blow this out of water. I mean, he has the potential to like really send it.
Yeah.
What I can't wait for next week is all of the major teams. So Proven, Mayhem, Hard Work Pays Off are in the East. You better bet your ass we're going to do this for the teams in the East. It is really hard to do that for the West. Just not as many teams in the top. But anyway,
I think teams should be separated like age groups. Just be a completely different competition.
No. Like training camp. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll pit those.
Oh,
against each other.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. Like you have a Mayhem team, a Hard Work Pays Off team.
Okay.
A Brute team.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
A Sentinel team.
Since they won't do it, I'm going to do it for them.
Is there another guy from Sentinel, Bryson, there?
In the West?
East.
Oh, I think so. I can pull up our Instagram post.
Right there, Tyler. We can pull up a team.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
There's only one person. Let's just do combined times of everyone on the team.
Yeah.
And then Sentinel's going to win.
Last event or last prop is event 5, winning pair for the females. So this is the snatch workout. Which pair does better? So we have 3: Spiegel and Rolfe, Kelsey Keel and Rebecca Fusilier. Fusilier. I always screw that up. And Kerstetter and Flores.
That's for Bryson. What?
Dude, I think I'm gonna say Kelsey Keel and Rebecca Fusilier. I think
it's Spiegel and Rolfe.
I know. All right, Taylor. I know for a fact that Keel is going to go sub 5. And Danny Spiegel was not that the last time she did it. She got beat by Chloe Wilson at West Coast Classic in this exact workout. And I know, that Kelsey Keel can go sub 5. Being the best score in the world, better than Laura, better than Fuliano, and then Danny Spiegel got beat by Chloe Wilson. If Rebecca Fusilier can just do that last barbell, I think that team is going to win.
But that's such a big – if she can't, it doesn't matter.
You're confident Emily Rolfe can?
Yeah, I'm more confident than Rebecca.
Dude.
Her max is like 175.
Whose? Rebecca's?
Rolf's.
Holy shit.
Rolf's.
Well, they're both not good. They're both the same.
I
probably.
know. I'm saying Emily Rolf is really weak. Like, I don't know why you don't think that.
I am very confident that Rolf will finish the workout. I'm not very confident that Rebecca will. And also, Spiegel leaning into the whole like, oh, I'm an influencer. Like, I'm not just a CrossFitter. Like, she's going to get a bunch of contracts for winning events. She doesn't care about placing high. She doesn't care about making the games. So I guarantee you, she's been snatching for like a month every other day.
Well, that's cool. Last year at the snatch in the semifinals, the max snatch after the 800-meter run, Fuselier did 175. Emily Rolf did 165.
Emily Rolf must have had a slow runner. I don't know what to tell you.
So Flores and Kerstetter aren't even in the conversation for you all.
Well, no, I think they're second. I would pick them second, but
honestly, they're probably a good pick. I could see the argument for all of them.
Bethany's just so hard to know anything.
That's the thing.
I just wanted to get in on the Rolf versus Fuselier thing. But I do think that the last pick is still a good pick.
What's funny is I think these teams are like really good, like all three of them. Like as far as like a pairing against each other.
The matchup is pretty flat.
I think at first call, everybody hears that and they go, "Oh, Spiegel and Rolf," just like Taylor did. Like you hear it and that's what you think. Emily Rolf is really, really weak. Danny Spiegel got beat by Chloe Wilson in the exact same workout. And like it's not as cut and dry as you think. It's not as just who's the strongest person. But I think most people initially will say Spiegel and Rolf, just like you guys did. I think most people will think that like that's the pick. Those are the Emily Rolf's the fittest person in that list.
I definitely agree. It's the knee-jerk reaction pick, but I don't think that means it's still not the best pick. Like it's definitely what you immediately think about, but you continue to think about it, and I still think you land on that. Like it's like, oh, who's gonna do better in quarterfinals, John Young or Justin Medeiros? The knee-jerk reaction is Justin Medeiros. It's still the right answer.
I don't think that argument applies to this conversation, but thank you for that astounding analogy.
That's it for the betting with the boys and also the prop bets and the Heat One app. Like I said, make sure that you stay glued to your phone because new props will come out. Be sure you're making your plays. You can win $1,500 this week.
Yeah, and for everybody who beats me, if you send me picture and proof that you are ahead of me in the shot caller app on the Heat One app, I will pay you $1 in your Venmo.
That's all I got for the show.
Yeah, I think like everyone's getting mad because we're getting close to Sevon going live.
Oh, is that what you're like all scared about? What's he at 8:30? All right, we got 12 minutes, guys. Y'all got any questions for us?
Some questions.
I want steak right now. Have you eaten?
If anyone wants me to answer your question, you got to join Sentinel.
So if anybody wants to ask me or Tyler a question, you go ahead and type it. We'll give you till 8:20, and then we're packing it up. Is that fair, Tyler?
You got one. You got 60 seconds.
What did Taylor say? I can't hear him.
What did you say? He just went.
Summer wants to know why you have an angled mustache, Bryson.
I don't know. That's just how it grows. It used to be a lot worse. This side grows that way, and then this side grows down.
You know what you kind of look like? You kind of look like Chick from Cars, the green car.
Chick Hicks. Good Chicka. Good Chicka.
Yeah, Chick. That's what you look like. That's what you look like. Yeah.
Who's the fittest between the three of us? That's Bryson.
Bryson is definitely the fittest, Travis. But depending on the events, there's stuff I can get him at.
I can
lifting.
Event 6, man.
I bet you I'd beat you in event 6.
Well, you haven't done it yet, man. We said we were going to do it, and you've been chickening out of all of them.
They were making fun of me. We were walking to the store earlier, and they made me feel like an absolute asshole.
What did you say? I don't even remember what he said. He's talking about some forerunner, and he was like, "Look at that goddamn forerunner!" And I started making fun. Roll Cole, Jackson. Roll Cole.
The cars out here are so clean. They are ancient, and they look brand new. Not brand new, but they look great. And
Hey,
I guess that's a
you want to
redneck
mow
thing
through
to
these
say.
really quick? Why do you think Tudor has no cardio? Because he doesn't, Travis.
Easy answer.
Why Kelsey regarding team? She took like 2 years to go on a bobsled thing, and then she did a year team to get back into it. Wildly different.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good point, Thomas.
I don't know.
John's hating on all these people who go from team to individual, and he's over here.
She had like a 2-year hiatus. That's a little bit different.
Are you guys live?
Yeah, we're about to end it.
Your steak's ready, bro.
It's 2 medium fries that are free, not 6 nuggets.
That's an odd
20-piece
number.
nugget.
Yeah, I know, but
20-piece
you
nugget, if I
get.
remember
Hey,
correctly.
John,
What?
did you see Wendy's has McNuggets now? Are you going to try those?
No, Tyler, I'm not. I'm trying to be healthier.
Gay.
Have I seen Kyra's shirt that I inspired? No, I have not. Paper Street. Is it on a story?
Kyra
Travis,
has
he
it?
did not win a 20-minute conditioning workout in the open. Get that out of here, dude. He doesn't stand up. He doesn't know how to open his hips.
And I don't believe the rower is real. Those fans are twisted.
He did what Travis Brault did at the Charlotte Classic. He put a towel over the fan, and then it counts way too easy.
That wasn't in the rule book, dude. Kiefer Lamy.
Kiefer's going to
Yeah,
send John
send me a
pic.
pic.
Good deal. Good deal, Kiefer. Did Tyler
And then I
bring
won't be able to
moonshine
share
with
it.
him?
That's racist.
Where in Indiana do you live at, Tyler?
Bloomington.
Is that
So
by
it's
anywhere?
I mean, Bloomington is its own, like, as far as Indiana towns go, it's like a notable Indiana town, but it's like west Indiana.
Okay.
It's like an hour north of Louisville, 2 hours north of Louisville. If you say Louisville, you're an asshole.
Louisville Slugger.
You're a good dude.
Yep, there you go. There's that.
Sorry, Taylor.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for bearing
guys.
through our screw ups and echoes.
Do not go watch part 1.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Tyler.
Go
Thanks,
watch part
Spin.
one.
Yeah, thank you,
Hey,
Bryson, for coming on and filling in third role. I thought you did great.
Yeah, that was fun.
You did. I would invite you. I would have you on again.
Unfortunately, Travis is next week, but
I don't know. We can do Travis.
all right. Till
Are
next
you
time,
going?
Bryson.
You're going to
Go watch
Knoxville, right?
Sevons. What?
All right. You're going to Knoxville, right?
Yeah.
All right. See everybody next week. Bye.